Anyway, nice to see you. How are you doing after dropping out of Creator Clash? That happened, what, last week or the week before? I see you're sipping a Monster Energy. Is that diet or full sugar?
Yeah, it's no, only the Ultra Zeros. Got to drink on that white monster to become a white monster. You
That's
know what
right.
I mean? Oh yeah.
So how you feeling?
No, this stuff is like a drug, by the way. I'm feeling good. I mean, in regards to the whole Creator Clash thing, I'm very content to not be a part of it. I mean, I wish, you know what? I got a couple friends like boxing and Creator Clash, so I'm still like, I hope it works out. But I'm happy that I'm not a part of it. I think it's just been like really ugly lately.
Yeah, it's been. And by the way, I don't know if you saw, but I think Anissa, or I think they blamed me for Lena. They says I forced Lena to drop out, and I think they insinuated that I also somehow convinced you. I whispered in your ear like
Very
worm
powerful.
tongue.
You're a very powerful man, I guess.
Yeah. Why did you quit Creator?
Because you told me to.
There it is.
Yeah. No, people are going to take that, though. They're going to be like, yeah. They're going to pause the video and react for minutes, being like, dude, he said it, though. But he said it.
Honestly, I don't even find it insulting and be like, yeah, no, fuck your event. Like, my girl is out. You know, I would be, if his event fails, which I hope it does, I would be delighted. I'll be honest. Oh, you're attacking a charity event. Shut the fuck up, bro. You didn't even give money to charity last year. Okay.
No, I think they handled that part. They did the fundraiser.
What, with Hassan?
Which is separate. Yeah.
That does not count as a fundraiser for Creator Clash. This is Hassan doing a fundraiser with his Twitch. What a dumb loophole.
I understand, but it had me thinking, like, that was a moment where I watched the fundraiser a little bit. And I was like, this is crazy. This is for Creator Clash. And then when it was done and the money was raised, I was like, so what's going on with the boxing now, though? Like, is that still happening?
Well, and so all that means is that they don't actually have to give any of the actual revenue from Creator Clash, from the box office, from the concession, from the merch, yada, yada, from the pay-per-view.
No, you know what?
They're not giving a dime. They're not giving any of that to charity because thanks to Hassan.
Yeah, but no, because I left, they're gonna take all the money. They're gonna cut all the fighters like a $90,000 check or something.
Oh yeah,
just to make me feel stupid, you know?
Yeah. I don't think there's gonna be any money left. Honestly, I don't know how the event goes. I don't know how the event continues. Frankly, I don't know how. Apparently,
I think they're very incentivized to have the event go.
Well, I'm sure they are. Why? Because they're probably just have a ton of deposits on massive. Probably put a massive deposit on the arena, on the production, right? I mean,
I'm surprised that like earlier, whoever put the deposit down on the arena, and I have no idea how all this shit works. I just assume there's a guy that's like, hey, what's up with the boxing thing that I put a deposit down on the arena for? And then they would be like, oh, we lost a couple of our fights.
Hold on.
I feel like I'd be like, what the fuck's going on there?
Last year, okay, this is the talking point. They raised $180,000 for charity. No, they fucking didn't. He did a charity stream on his YouTube channel, which, by the way, you can do anytime you want if you're feeling charitable. If you want to if you want to be helpful and charitable, you don't need to host this giant fucking boxing event cloaked in this whole mystique of like, oh, it's a charity event. You can't talk bad about it. You can't say anything about it. Oh, you're attacking a charity event. Please, bro, give me a fucking break. How pathetic can you get? iDubbbz, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, like this one, it'd be great if the event happened, but I don't understand when they backed out of the company, Creator Clash, or when they said that. I didn't, and I still don't know. Like, okay, so who's doing things? Like, obviously, lots of people have questions. A lot of people are curious what's going on. So who's the guy? Who's saying something? And
do we not know?
Well, actually, I saved this little bit of tea for you. You know?
Oh hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah, all right. You like that, eh?
Let's see. Yeah, what do you got?
Yeah, you do. No, you do, eh? You like it? Okay, no, seriously. When they did hit me up and they were like, "Oh, they're out of Creator Clash. Do you want to come back in?" And I've already had just bad vibes about the whole thing this year. It's been really haphazard compared to the past. I didn't want any part of it. And I was happy that I made the decisions. Plus, I already made all these arrangements to head back home to Canada. And I was on the phone and they were like, would you? And I was like, nah. And then it's like, what about, they didn't ask if I wanted more money, but I did think that they would ask if I wanted more money. And if they did, it would just go to charity, and that's fine. But like, I still feel like my head wasn't in it. But then I thought, I was like, you know what? On the phone call, I was like, well, I think if they leave and they don't own it anymore, I don't think people will believe that. I think people will be like, yeah, right. You know?
I don't believe it because even after
trust a YouTuber.
That's the biggest fucking rookie mistake in the book, dude.
They're YouTuber. Everyone here's a YouTuber. Don't listen to me or Eth. Like, they don't
I'm
trust
one.
a
To be
YouTuber.
honest, I am one of the ones you can trust, Harley. I have never.
Obviously, I am too.
Yeah,
You're aware of that.
Yeah. We're
right.
the,
okay,
yeah,
but
yeah.
still,
we know.
I have to point it out. That's why I am trustworthy. So
I don't understand what they mean when they say they stepped away from it, because they, after that announcement, were still hitting people up in the DMs trying to recruit them to fight for the event. So are you involved or are you not?
On the call, I was like, what if I owned it? Because realistically, if they are giving up ownership, then, you know, maybe there's some way in there that I can get in. And it's not like I'm trying to be what's the word where I'm opportunative. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just freestyling on the phone call a little bit. You know, that's what people do in Hollywood business shit. Like, I'm just freestyling. I'm like, I don't know, bro. Maybe I own it.
Right?
Because
sure.
who loves the event? I do. Who's been there since the beginning? Me.
I mean, your face was at the top.
You know what? You know what? I'll come back and box if I want a piece. You know what I'll do? I'll open the books up. I'll be on H3 podcast tomorrow with Creator Clash 1 books. Let's open it up. Creator Clash 2 books. Open it up. Who got paid what? How much did Dr. Mike get? He better not. Well, it's right here. It's right here in the document. I'll open up everything.
Can I tell you something about Dr. Mike?
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
I like Dr. Mike. I had a distaste for him after the iDubbbz fight because I felt like he got a cheap shot on him. But to be honest, looking back in retrospect, Ian deserved that. So I support it now. But
but I don't think Dr. Mike knew. He didn't know. He just did the cheap shot. And I got to be honest, the reason why I'm standing on him doing the cheap shot is that was the moment I started to like Dr. Mike.
That was it.
I'm like, look at this guy. He wants to win the boxing. Oh my
so
God.
Motivated. He's a competitor.
It's sick. I was like, careful, bro. Dr. Mike will get you, dude. Don't ever trust a YouTuber.
Even the doctors.
Yeah, I saw him live doing the boxing. I met him. He's a cool dude. But yeah, I never went to his channel. Just he had a birthday once, I remember, during COVID, and Dr. Mike really made the rounds then.
Yeah, the COVID party. I remember that one.
Yeah.
So anywho, just put a cap on the Creator Clash thing. It's not a charity event, and basically, I hope it fails. And even though I didn't convince you or Lena to, because I wouldn't do that, if I did, then I'm proud of it, and I hope your event fails, Ian. You dumb, incompetent loser, and Anissa too, idiot, loser, incompetent.
And also, and another thing coming from me. You know what? I got friends in the event. If it goes down, that's cool. It's cool. I'm happy I'm not a part of it. And it's not, you know what? The Content Cop came out and I was still going to be boxing. I remembered being in your subreddit talking to people being like, I'm still boxing.
Lena was too,
you know?
until he was like, you have to promote.
Yeah. Well, this is the part where I was like, okay, this is where if I was a part of it, and I am a complainer, I'm a big complainer for sure, I would be angrier than everyone else is. Because I'd be super like, what the fuck's going on? Like, what's even happening? Why are the owners leaving? Who's coming? Basically, everything that was in that Discord message that got shared.
AB, do you feel slighted? They have a picture of you getting punched in the face as they're like.
I'm doing the punch. I just look goofy. Yeah.
Is that your big punch moment? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm punching.
Well, look, they've even got AB still.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's good that's your big punch moment. My big punch moment is me getting punched out of the ring.
I actually just sent that. That was, in my opinion, no offense, you did great, but that was the funniest moment from the second one, was seeing your reaction when you looked up at the announcers after you rolled out.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Dude, I don't know anything about this Kevin Lerdwichagel. What the hell is that name? Sorry. Lerdwichagel. Kevin Lerdwichagel versus Myth. Myth is like a certified freaking special ops killer, dude. This guy's going to get destroyed.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about that guy. Hey, LA Beast, my man. Honestly, he's a victim in all this. I really was super disappointed how that played out. I just think it's been. I can't stress it enough. I'm just happy to not be a part of it. It's been really messy. I don't know what the fuck is going on over there.
Yeah, I feel bad for everyone still involved because it sounds like people are just invested. You know what I mean? Like you were smart and you demanded they pay you up front. We should have done that. I never thought
I would have left. I would have left even if that didn't have that happen.
Yeah.
I would have left. But to be fair, I would have left, and I also would have asked for it back. And if I were Lena, I would ask for it back 1,000,000,000%.
Did you ever directly ask them for it, Lena or AB?
I don't remember how it was brought up. Honestly, I believe we did.
Yeah,
when I was talking to the team, when they were talking about Lena needing to promote,
they're not paying them back. There's 0% chance. So, did you ever hear? You saw this message from Freddie Wong that was in chat of him being like, "What the fuck's going on?" Basically, did you hear from any of the fighters? That was there ever a follow up to that? Do you have any intel?
That message was like, I saw that message and I was like, yes, obviously everything he said. That's some like old YouTuber type shit right there. Because back in the day, during the first Creator Clash, I remembered getting the contract and I was like, oh, this is the worst contract I've ever seen in my life. And I showed it to my boxing buddies and they were like, no, this is a standard boxing contract. Boxing contracts are shit. And I hit them up and, expressed some things. And they basically gave me their word on a bunch of stuff. And we're like, I can't change the contract, though. So it is what it is. And I was boxing Aaron from Game Grumps. And I was like, there's no way Aaron from Game Grumps signed this contract. I hit him up and I was like, you see this contract? He's like, yeah. I was like, you signed that shit? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? And it seemed like everyone was doing it. But then I found out Aaron, basically, he is an owner of Creator Clash.
Oh, he does the production company.
Yeah, and so I was like, oh, of course he signed the contract. It's like
didn't disclose that.
It's his contract.
Well, what was so bad about the contract?
I didn't take it that way, though. It's just the contract was just shit. It was just everything was just like if anything fucks up, that's you. You can't back out. They could take you out. Blah blah blah.
We don't pay you back. We own your image in perpetuity, forever, in connection with the event. All that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, that's stuff like that. And then the second one, I just jumped in, because the first one went so well. And for this one, I just wanted to. I just kept discovering things. The way the event was running, I kept discovering things, and so I didn't end up signing because it just didn't feel, especially the way the last one was. And I love how the event ran, but it really hurt the feelings of a lot of fighters that the charities didn't get money, and we were informed months after. So it was something that I was just like, oh, I have to remember I am working with YouTubers. So if I were still involved, I would have been exactly Freddie's sentiment for sure. I would have asked all those questions because that's just the way you should move in that scenario. Right. And I don't know. I got removed after the message got leaked. But that's not me. And I do understand it's procedure. I shouldn't have been in there, But I'd like to imagine that they found some, like, I don't know. Listen, the event, like I was saying, when I was halfway being serious, being like, I should own it. I'll be on H3 podcast tomorrow, opening up all the books. Like, this was legit. I would really have thought about that, but they weren't enthused because it is a crazy idea. But also, I don't even know if I would want that. The brand of the event has changed so much from what it was the first time around. The first time around, it was just good vibes and chill. And now this one has strange energy attached.
Yeah. The thing is, too, like all the fighters, there's like, in the second one, there's a lot of like big names involved, and they're spending their time, which is worth a lot of money, for charity, and the fighters are spending a whole bunch of time for no monetary gain, or I guess not a big one. If you're like a big YouTuber, I can't imagine that the money would incentivize you that much. But all these people's time. They got schemed, bro. They all got swindled out of your time. That's even more precious than money. You know, you can't get that shit back ever. He literally sucked the soul out of their bodies and fucking converted it into.
I don't think he literally did that.
Hold on, let me finish.
He's not Shao Kahn.
Let me finish. He literally sucked the souls out of their body and converted the energy into 25-cent tattoos from the Chuck E. Cheese.
That's where this came from?
They appeared on his skin after Creator Clash 2. After he absorbed the souls of all the lost time of all of his fighters.
Huh. Fascinating.
It is fascinating. It is. Yeah, he's such a loser. It's actually hard to believe, man. I still can't believe it. I look at him and I go, wow, this guy's the biggest loser on YouTube. He's such a loser, Harley, that this guy made a content cop about me, right? Which is supposed to be like a big deal. And I'm so grateful to him because he brought a shitload of people back to the podcast who are now enjoying. They're right here enjoying it with us. And I welcome all, everyone who came from the content cop. It's so nice to have you here.
Can I be honest with those people?
Just don't push them away, but yeah.
I had kind of known that it was coming.
You knew the content cop was coming?
Yeah, it was kind of run by me.